I'm Liam Wheelerhunt, work at the Oxford Gun Company. I'm a shooting instructor and a gun room manager. Misfires on shotguns are quite rare, however they do happen, and obviously you do need to know how to deal with a misfire once it occurs. A misfire is when the trigger is pulled and the cartridge either does not go off entirely, or sometimes you can get an inadequate sound or a different note to what you'd normally hear. Now if that does happen, obviously there has been a problem and we need to go through some steps to make sure that there's no obstructions, to make sure that the cartridge is then safe. So what you'll experience is you will line yourself up, get into the ready position, you'll then call pull for the bird, you're onto the target, and as you pull the trigger, click, or you get, as we've discussed, an abnormal sounding cartridge, where a modern shotgun nitro powder cartridge will sound with a crack. If it sounds a dull sound at all or abnormal in any way, the cartridge could even feel low powered. So if you're expecting the recoil of a 28 gram cartridge and you get the recoil of a 21 gram cartridge, something's gone wrong. So there you are, you've pulled that trigger and you either got click or an abnormal sound. The most common thing people want to do is open the gun straight away and get that cartridge out and see what's going on. The best thing to do is to keep the gun pointing in a safe direction. Obviously don't swing round, don't try and talk to anyone. You will be advised by your scorer or referee. Just keep the barrels in the safe direction for 20 seconds in case any of the powder is actually fizzing away in the cartridge. Then break the gun. If it's a click, you'll be able to pull the cartridge out and see where the firing pin has struck the primer. Maybe not hard enough, it could be down to the primer being low, it could be down to the firing pin, or it could just be an abnormal cartridge. Then we have to make sure that there are no obstructions in the barrel, and obviously clear the obstructions in a safe manner and carry on shooting. If a misfire has occurred on your stand, then as long as it is a genuine misfire and you're not holding on to the trigger, then the referee would normally be more than happy to give you pair again, or at least that bird again, to make sure that you carry on and continue scoring the amount of birds that you need to be shooting. So if you've been round and you've had 3 or 4 misfires during your clay shoot, then possibly it could be the wear on the firing pins on your gun. So I'd recommend that you take it into your local gunsmith or your gun shop and then get them to have a look at your firing pins. Although a misfire can be misleading and a little bit distracting, there's no reason to say that you won't be able to carry on shooting, as long as it's dealt with in a safe and the correct manner.